And among those women are 5 IDF spotters, our soldiers. Reminder that everyone in Israel is required.
Yeah. Israeli Israeli military members are still considered hostages, but Palestinian civilians, 10,000 of them, are considered prisoners, which is again doublespeak for the record. Like, just so you understand, it's a part of manufacturing that same exact consent that that the media routinely engages in, right? Like, we're talking women and children that have been falsely detained by the Israeli government. They're being considered as prisoners. The numbers are like 10,000 at this point.
Required to serve in the military. These 5 IDF spotters, all young, the ages of 19 to 21. I spoke.
Yeah, these children who also are generals, by the way. Yeah, look, you don't understand. These guys are all young. They're just spotters. They're just spotters. Like, no, they're a part of the military. They're a part of the military that's currently engaging in an ethnic cleansing campaign. Like, that's crazy. They're not hostages in that regard. They would be prisoners of war.
Spoke with the cousin of one of them, that Agam Berger's cousin. She is 20 years old. I spoke with her cousin about what this moment may feel like for them when they are finally reunited, and why there's a bittersweet sense in the country right now.
She's a beautiful young girl who's been 15.
Like, stories exactly like this one. For the record, I'm not discounting that these people have their own personal stories and their personal upbringing and their, you know, and the role they play in the lives of those who love them. Okay. But I also want you to understand that, like, each individual Palestinian has the exact same story as well. So remember what the media in the Western world especially pays attention to and how they treat Israeli occupying force soldiers that are held captive versus the thousands of women and children that have been falsely imprisoned in perpetuity by the Israeli government in the maintenance of an apartheid, and how they get presented. This framing is very important because it reinforces the humanity of each individual Israeli, and it actually reinforces the dehumanization of each individual Palestinian. But a lot of this conversation basically devolves into that. Like, the notion that Palestinians are not human and only Israelis are the real humans in this equation. Palestinians are faceless, lifeless, hive-minded, parasitic forces that are constantly threatening the existence of the real humans in the region, the only people in the region. And many people's primary assumption is that, and they just operate off of that. You know what I mean?